Good question. And Jessica, I would say it's more the second part, more the professional part rather than the personal part. She's dealt with personal highs and lows while at Facebook, but really, I think it's become untenable for her. She was asked so many times over the last few years to sort of be the face of Facebook and explain misinformation and political disaster and really the weaponization of social media. And that's been very difficult. That's not what she signed up for, and it's not what she contributed to the company. She made it, as you said, a sales and advertising powerhouse. She did that extremely well and extremely successfully. She created herself a billionaire, Mark Zuckerberg, a multi-billionaire, many millionaires, but lately it's been all downhill for the company, and she's been asked to step up and explain it. And I think the tension between her and the company, not to mention her and Zuckerberg, just got too much.
Yeah, and we've seen Mark Zuckerberg have to testify before Congress numerous times, but we never actually saw Sheryl Sandberg in that role at all.
You know, she has been on Capitol Hill a couple of times to testify, but not all that much. And again, it's a little bit surprising. She, in many ways, is a much better face of the company than Zuckerberg. She's a better speaker. She's more personable. No one would argue with that. And yet, you're right. She has been relegated to a role a little bit behind him and behind the leadership. And that's been criticized, but at the same time, she's still been held accountable for a lot of what Facebook and social media in general has become.
It's interesting, Mark Zuckerberg's response, he said that basically her role is going to be kind of parceled out and changed, but it's not going to be exactly the next person that steps in, exactly the role as she has it.
And that makes sense. She had a huge role in making Facebook as a social network big and monetarily successful. But this new direction that Zuckerberg is taking, Meta, as in the metaverse, we've never really heard Sheryl Sandberg talk about it, and she hasn't been mentioned when it comes to the leaders of this new metaverse. My guess is she's just not really feeling it all that much, and that the direction the company is going to go in that direction without her.
And quickly, Scott, she's really been the face of, when it comes to female executives, a very high-level C-suite female executives, you know, in Silicon Valley. And now for her not to be there, what does that say about the Valley, and what does that say about her legacy?
Yeah, it really leaves a big chasm, and that speaks badly of the Valley. As for her legacy, I can't say enough how important books like Lean In have been to telling women in tech, hey, step up. Don't let men dominate meetings. Don't let them ask for the raises that you're not getting. These are very, very important steps, and Sheryl Sandberg was absolutely at the forefront of that. But again, that kind of is in the past, and a lot of that got overlooked once 2016 happened and Cambridge Analytica happened. So now that she's stepping out on her own, she will undoubtedly try to put some distance between her and Facebook and maybe get back to a leadership role, because Silicon Valley definitely needs more women in leadership roles.
That is for sure. It is one of their, big issues that they have every day. All right. Thank you very much, Scott.
You bet.